What's up, everybody? I hope you like the new intro. It's something I was actually working on an idea for, but didn't know what to do with it. So that's what I came up with. And I from the comments, I was reading you guys liked it. So yeah, I was just basically going through finding some stuff that was on my computer and putting together some iconic scenes and stuff like that. So I was like, why not? I'm glad you guys liked it. And the music, oh my god, like, it is so hard finding royalty-free music that is halfway decent. Like, literally going through, that was from, like, YouTube supplies creators with free music. And I sat there for like 2 hours going through the rock songs that were all dubstep. And this was like the only song I could find in 2 hours that was actually rock and upbeat. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. It'll change every month. But it was fun doing it. So like I hadn't really edited clips together in a while. So hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll play a game like next week see if everybody can pick out all of the movies that were in the clips. All right, let's get into this shit. Every Sunday at 7ish, I go live on YouTube and I tell you what came in, what's coming, and give you news, updates, rants, reviews, and answer your questions. If you have any questions, please ask them, and I will get to those a little bit later. It's been kind of a borderline boring week, which I like. I don't get those often, so you know, we'll see what happens next week. I hope it's another boring week. I'm not expecting anything big to happen, so that's good. Hold on, I was watching. You guys are 20 seconds off, and I gotta change this because I keep seeing myself in the corner of my eye. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it's been a boring week, which is good. I don't get those very often. So yeah, not a whole lot going on. Caught up with all the shipping, and then I should I'd say by Mondays are a little bit crazy sometimes, but I think I should be done with pricing used Blu-rays tomorrow or Tuesday for the new store, for the physical store. And then I'm on to VHS. So that'll be fun. I hate pricing VHS. It's so hard. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's talk about what's coming in this week. Two that are guaranteed to come in because I know they are in stock. French Blood, Mr. Pig, from Rising Sun, which is also known as not Dark Force. Dark Sky, not Dark Sky. God damn it. Dark Rising? I don't know. Anyway, Rising Sun. Fuck it. Who cares? And then from Arrow, Twisting the Knife, 4 films by Claude Chabrol. That will be in also. There's a few up in the air, and we'll get into these titles a little bit later, kind of. We'll get into the company a little bit later, but for all of them for Kino. The Abominable, Dr. Phibes, and Dr. Phibes Rises Again, double feature. New Year's Evil, Screams of a Winter Night, and Tentacles should be in. And we'll get into the Kino saga a little bit later, because there's some shit going on that I gotta figure out this week. So let's get into it. Let's hold on. I gotta do this. Let's talk about what came in this week. Please work. All right. First off, from Severin, we got Caligula: The Untold Story. Caligula and Messalina did not come in. It is also still not in stock right now. I kind of expect it to come in this week with the distributor. Will it get to me by the end of the week? I don't know. But honestly, I don't know why they didn't ship together. We also got in Girl on a Chain Gang. This is from Film Detective. It's on Blu-ray. The DVD is also available, but it's a special order. And then we've got the 4K of I Spit on Your Grave. You can see all its glory in super high definition. Don't know if that's needed, but it's available. And then from Scream Factory, we got The Ice Demon. Know nothing about that one. This is Manhattan Baby from Blue Underground. This is a standard, regular old Blu-ray. The multi-disc, I think was a 2-disc limited edition, is finally sold out after like 5 years. I think the only difference is the case and the artwork. I don't even think that had a CD with it, so if I remember correctly. I don't have it in my collection, but yeah, I don't think there's anything different really as far as the Blu-ray disc is concerned. Then we've got Rogue, Cops, and Racketeers. 2 crime thrillers from Enzo G. Castellari. This is The Big Racket and Heroin Busters. Comes from Arrow Video. This is a box set similar to all the other box sets, just with 2 movies. So it's size-wise considerable, like comparable to the Graveyards of Honor box set. And then we've got Stone from Severin. This is one they put this out on DVD fucking forever ago. It's one I've never seen. I didn't get any screeners for these this week, so I won't have them until next week. I am going to check a couple of these out, and this is one that I've never seen before. Then from Kino via Code Red via Kino, The Violent Breed came in, and that is all I got in. So nothing like huge. That's why it was kind of a quiet week. But I love quiet weeks, honestly. Like, especially with as much as I've got going on with the store, the online store, and the physical store, trying to get that open. A nice, boring week is amazing. So let's talk about some stuff. Speaking of the store, I've said it multiple times, we are looking at somewhere around May 1st being open for the physical store. We're getting there. Like, it's physically, like, for a while, like, since we were just pricing stuff and buffing out DVDs and, getting stuff ready behind the scenes, you didn't really see the store physically coming together, and now you do. Like, we're getting to that point where we're putting stock in where it's supposed to be and, like, physically creating the physical store. And so, yeah, I think we're getting there. We're coming along pretty quick. On the 18th and 19th, company's coming out to build the VHS shelving. I'm going to be pricing, once I'm done with used Blu-rays and pricing those, I will be working on VHS to put on those shelves. They will not be full. I will not be able to get through them all. But we'll have a really good selection of VHS tapes. There will just be a lot of empty space, but don't worry, it's going to get filled up. And then, just cleaning up. That's basically all we need to do after we get, most of this stuff done. I've got our sign guy is working on getting, the branding up. I got to call a security company. I got to figure out in-store music. I got to figure out a lot of things, to be honest. But Jesus, it's a lot of work. So yeah, we're shooting for May 1st. So far, it seems doable. Although it's less than a month away now. But I think it's doable. We'll at least be open enough to open the doors. We'll be ready enough to open the doors. And one of the reasons why we'll be ready is because I got my dates for the Arrow sale. I think I mentioned this last week. There is, as far as I know, no one is doing an Easter Carnage sale this year. With Hut Group buying them and Zavvi US opening, they're, from what I know, trying to figure out their sales throughout the year. I will give you the dates once we get closer, but it will be in May, my sale. I don't know what they're doing with anybody else, but my sale will be in May. And that's actually one of the reasons why we will be able to get open, I think, definitely by May 1st. Today I've been going through and kind of cleaning up the website. I don't know if a lot of people use the tags on the website, but they're not all, some of them were not all complete. And once I started it, I realized I shouldn't have on certain things. For example, the years, like getting everything by decade, I can't. There's so, like, I started it and I wasn't even near done, and there were so many titles that I had to look up to put into years. So I actually got rid of those. There might be some lingering. I'm still working on it, but I did get rid of the years. I'm sorry if you use that. I apologize, but honestly, it wasn't even complete. If you did use it, it's what I thought I could get done, but honestly, it's just way too much. It's way too much to finish. But also, you might notice that if you go to a pre-order, the button says pre-order instead of add to cart. So I did get an app where I can add those changes and also add special orders. And so I will be slowly going through the catalog that I have available that is reliable, and adding stuff that I don't necessarily carry but is available to me. And that'll all be like, instead of the add to cart button, it'll say special order. Feel free to use it. Like if you want something that is in the special orders, most of it's going to be DVD. Just because honestly, not a whole lot of big selling DVDs. So my DVD selection is very small physically, like with what I physically carry. But this opens it up to DVD collectors that don't want to use Amazon, or for some reason it seems like a lot of the boutique DVDs are just expensive everywhere else. I don't know why. I think it's because they don't sell as well. So I'll be pricing those like I normally would if I had them on the shelf, sometimes a little bit less. So, if you're a DVD collector and you don't do Blu-ray, there you go. I'll have plenty of DVDs. But it'll be a slow process. It's an easy way for me to carry stuff like Wild Eye and SRS Cinema that definitely don't want to carry because I've done it before and they don't sell well. And it's just kind of wasting money to have it on the shelf and have it immediately available. But it's free for me to, not free, I gotta pay for the app, but it's basically free for me to add it as a special order. So you'll be expect to see a lot more of special orders coming in, and showing up on the website. Then let's talk about Kino. It's not a rant. I saw somebody mention there's a rant coming. It's not a rant. So Monday I emailed the guy that I pay, and because I need to pay these invoices that I still have not gotten from my sales rep, and so I emailed him and I'm like, hey, can you please give me these all of my open invoices, because I don't even know what I owe them. I don't know what to give them. I don't know what I am being billed for that I didn't even receive, stuff like that. So Tuesday I get an email from my sales rep instead of the guy I emailed, who finally, after reaching out to somebody else, gave me my invoices I've been asking for months, and then tells me, oh yeah, I got a bunch of stuff coming for you. So I think this was also kind of proof that it's not Kino, it's my sales rep. as to why I can't get stuff right now, or it's difficult. Because sure enough, by the end of the week, I had 2 boxes of Kino stuff. None of it new stuff. No pre-orders. I got all those from my other distributor, which I will continue to do, because I don't know if Kino can, or if I don't know if the sales rep can supply me. So tomorrow, I am going to try and contact somebody above my sales rep and see if I can just get a new sales rep that can actually do their job. So we might go back to normal with Kino if I can get somebody that knows how to do their job. I think I just got a shitty sales rep that maybe has too much on his plate, or is just kind of a fucking moron. I don't know. Don't really know the guy that well. But it seems like the only time I can get Kino product is when I contact somebody, and then it's not, even then it's not immediate. So yeah, we'll see what happens this week with Kino. But I do expect, because the order that I did get in was only half of the order, which sometimes does happen. There might be 2 boxes of product, and sometimes they do get separated, but it was also came out on Friday. So tomorrow I might get more of my backstock order, which I technically placed in January. And then he didn't get it. Or what is January or December? I think it was December. And then he didn't get it. Or said he didn't get it. So I replaced the order in January or February, and finally got it on Friday. Half of it, at least. Yeah. And it sucks because it's all stuff I already took off the website. So, yeah, it's just annoying. Honestly, I'm not really upset about it. It's just annoying. So, I'll keep you up to date on the Kino shit, but not necessarily a rant. But we'll see what happens. I don't know if there is another sales rep that I can use. I don't know. All right, so let's see what people are saying. Blah, 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 blah. People saying they like the opening. Thank you very much. I am happy that you liked that. What was the wolf cartoon going after the girl? That was Evil Toons. Love that movie. You should buy it. I have it on Blu-ray. Greetings from Tampa. Thank you very much. New intro is great. That's from Evil Toons. Any update when you will get in Lake Mungo import? I am going to be placing an order tomorrow. So by the end of the week, I should have imports in. Let me see if there's any more stuff. I just didn't get to it this week, honestly. God, this computer is running so fucking slow. No, hit the wrong button. There we go. So as far as new stuff from imports, 3 Monster Tales of Sci-Fi Terror from Eureka, Robo Tricks from 88 Films, the standard edition, Lake Mungo, the Babadook, both of those standard edition, Funky Forest, Warp Forest, The Great Silence, but that they don't have enough. Virgin Witch, they don't have enough. Okay, so a couple stragglers also. But yeah, I'll be doing a reorder or an order for imports tomorrow. So they should be here by the end of the week. What do you use to buff the DVDs? I have a Easy Pro, a JFJ Easy Pro. You can go to their website and buy one. They're fairly inexpensive, but it's probably the best thing I ever bought for doing this business. I bought one back in my flea market days before Grindhouse video, and it was the best thing I ever did. Because for the most part, it takes out most scuffs. Sometimes works on deeper scratches, but it really cleans it up. Makes the disc play better. Works for CDs. You don't necessarily need to use it for Blu-rays because Blu-rays have a special coating on them where you can generally wipe off with your finger or with a cloth any scratches. But for DVDs, it's definitely the best thing I ever bought. I use tags for pre-orders all the time. Those are staying the same. That's fine. You might end up seeing pre-order -518, and that's what the app does. I went through and started deleting those today. I can't get it to not do that. I don't know why it does it. It just does. With the special order thing, are you going to be at risk of having things on the website as special order for 2 months and then your cost goes up, but you don't notice and get burned? No. Because most of it is going to be coming from MVD. Alliance, which is everything. Alliance, I get Scream Factory, most of CAV's catalog. So like Massacre, Cult Epics, Grindhouse releasing, and a few other labels. For the most part, Alliance isn't reliable because I don't get emails from them when price changes or things go out of print, things like that. My most reliable distributor and the biggest distributor for this kind of stuff that I sell, I would say 60% of the stuff that I carry comes from MVD, and they're very reliable. Every week I get an email about deletions and price changes and release date changes for any of their product. So I'm basically going to be using that. And they carry Severin, Synapse, Arrow, Blue Underground, Unearthed, Wild Eye, SRS Cinema, 88 Films US, a bunch of other stuff. So and generally their prices don't change for the most part. So no, it's a little bit safer. I'm not going to be losing any money. The only thing that I might have to issue credits for is if something goes out of print like overnight and it's a popular title, but generally the popular titles I have. So most of the stuff that I'm going to be doing special orders for is just stuff that I might sell one a year if I'm lucky. Hello, Mike. 12:25 a.m. here in the UK. God damn. I watch your video every week. Helpful, encouraging, and humorous. Thanks. My shop's only been open 8 months, but already I empathize many of your experiences. Yeah. It's not fun sometimes, opening a store, your own business, especially when doing this, because things are weird and expensive. But thanks for watching, Film Treasures. What did you watch this week? Nothing. I didn't watch anything. I've been really tired. What was it? Friday night? I got home. Yeah, Friday night. I got home. I ate. I fell asleep on the couch at like 8 o'clock at night and woke up at 9 o'clock in the morning. Like, I slept a good 12, 13 hours. And only woke up, like, somebody called me. It was a wrong number at like 10 o'clock or something like that. And that woke me up. And I felt really fucking weird. And I could not keep my eyes open. So I went back to sleep. And that was the only time I woke up in between. Like today, I woke up and took a nap for like 3 hours. I don't know. I've just been really tired. But I think my body's just like all of this stuff with stress from opening the store and stuff like that is just kind of catching up to me. But I literally just didn't watch anything this week. Was curious about Lake Mungo because it's the only thing holding up a big order I placed. And I apologize about that. Unfortunately, I don't place an order enough with the import company from the UK to really hit street dates all the time. So just be aware of that in the future. Street dates for the UK stuff will more than likely be after the street date. until I get it. Mike, do you miss Tampa at all? I mean, I miss my friends, but I don't miss Florida. The weather here is way better. But I wouldn't say I miss it. Like, I miss the people there, but not necessarily being there. Although I also didn't do much there. Like, once the store opened, I basically had no social life. Which is the same thing here. I don't have a social life. Hey, Mike, is the Synapse version of Thriller out of print now because of Vinegar Syndrome? I guess I can talk about it now. I haven't gotten a lawyer letter in, like, at least 3 or 4 days. So, I was getting inundated with lawyers back and forth, emailing me in a group email about Thriller. So, Synapse was fighting Vinegar Syndrome's claims. I don't know what happened, but eventually Synapse pulled the title. I don't know if they found out that they possibly didn't have the rights, or they just gave up and Vinegar Syndrome's lawyers were better. I have no idea. I don't know what happened, but I did get a notice saying pull the titles or it's out of print. This includes the DVDs that they released years ago. But yeah, it's over. Finally. God. Jesus Christ. Like, the worst part of all of it for me was being stuck in the middle. Because, you know, if I'm on good terms with both labels, and if I pull the title from Synapse, then Synapse gets mad. If I don't pull the title, then Vinegar Syndrome gets mad. And it's like, guys, don't put us in the fucking middle. Okay? Just don't do it. Work this out between yourselves, behind the scenes, and then give us a definite answer, like, as to what to do. Like, a final definite answer that you both agree on. Because, like, I don't like getting cease and desist letters. It pisses me off. Because it puts me in a weird situation, and I don't like it. So, that was just the worst part of it on my end, was just having to deal with, you know, the possible threat of not being able to carry Vinegar Syndrome or not being able to carry Synapse, or because that can't happen. And it's like, I don't want to be put in that situation. Like, guys, just fucking stop. Like, work it out, figure it out, and then let us know what to do. Because the whole time I was being asked to take it off of my site and stop selling it from Vinegar Syndrome. It's available on Amazon. Like, why am I getting punished because I'm a little company and, you know, yeah, you can send that same letter to Amazon, doesn't mean it's going to happen. Like, they got lawyers to look through shit, and it's like, I don't know why we are targeted. It feels like being targeted because Amazon, it was up until, you know, the official ending letter happened from Synapse. So, I don't know. It's just annoying. But I'm glad it's over. And I have been contacted by Vinegar Syndrome, and they are holding some aside, so if it does sell out, I will have them. FYI. I was looking through the new Concord Horizons DVDs on your website and came across Beach Balls, 1988. Have you seen that before? It looks like an 80s sex comedy. I have seen it. It's not the best sex comedy out there, but it's definitely fun. There are way worse. There are way worse. But no, it's a halfway decent sex comedy. If you're into that genre, you should definitely pick it up. It's because honestly, I don't see it ever getting a Blu-ray release. That's for sure. Randoms, please. Okay, I pulled some. Today we went to the bottom shelf on my 3 different sections, and let's see what it is. So we've got Escape Room. I actually bought this because I liked this movie. I haven't seen the sequel, but I thought it was actually pretty damn good. Thought it was very interesting kills, interesting rooms. I like some of the characters, which doesn't always happen all the time with mainstream films, especially horror. But yeah, Escape Room, I liked it quite a bit. And then we've got a movie I've never seen before, Night of the Living Dead. I don't know what it's about. Directed by George Romero. I don't know. I've never heard of it. I don't know. I think it was a trade-in. I just took it home. And then a bootleg of True Lies, because there we go. This is not available on Blu-ray. And I watched this one, this disc, and it looks really good. Why isn't this on Blu-ray? I don't even know who owns it. Fox. What the fuck, Fox? Why isn't True Lies on Blu-ray? But there you go. There's my randoms. You still sound less stressed than Tampa. Tampa was stressful. Just because I was kind of like, everything was so boxed in. Like, being in the news store and going to work in the news store every day, it's so big, and there's open aisles, and my legs are healing because I'm not bumping into fixtures every day. I used to, like, literally just be scarred at all times with, bumping into shit in the old store. So, yeah. I guess I am a little bit less stressed because I don't feel it. I don't feel the claustrophobia of going into work every day. I understand Viper Video is doing good and hope it grows. Yeah, I just talked to Shelby last week, and or this week. Talked to him on Friday, I think. But yeah, he's doing pretty good. I saw Thriller get pulled from everywhere, but saw you had it still. Knew you'd have to pull it too. I mentioned you on IG so you could possibly get rid of what you had, and they were gone in minutes. So thank you very much, Gore. I saw your post, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're gone. And sure enough, went to work the next day, pulled up my orders, and they were all gone. Was half watching Student Bodies last night. What's your preference between Student Bodies and Wacko? I still don't think I've seen the Wacko disc since Benediction put it out. So I can't give a comparison of the two. I will say I'm not a huge fan of spoofs. I think Saturday the 14th is pretty good. Student Bodies was pretty good. Yeah, I'm not a big spoof guy. I don't mind them. Like, I'll watch them. But especially the older ones don't always hit. Pandemonium was kind of hard to get through. I was really looking forward to that one too. But yeah, not a big spoof guy. But I would out of the ones I've watched, Student Bodies and Saturday the 14th would be, as far as classic ones, would be my picks. Just because James Cameron is too busy making blue people movies. Oh yeah, I don't know if he had anything to do with being held up. Such a good movie though. True Lies is so good. Love that movie. They are more concerned with streaming, but honestly, they're still putting out physical media, and it's a big title. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. I don't have control over any of it, so I'm not going to worry about it. All right, guys. I think that's about all I got. Can't think of anything else I wanted to go over. The questions have stopped coming in. So, yeah. There you go. Maybe I'll do an outro. Should I do an outro for next week? Let me know. Oh, damn it, I forgot. I gotta wait 20 seconds before I get responses. So, alright, I'm asking if you want me to do an outro for next week, like similar to the intro. Because otherwise it just ends and I go to black. That's not fun. Let's see what people are saying if I should do an outro. God, 20 seconds is so long. Do it up. Outros are good too. I honestly never thought about doing an outro until just now. Alright, I'm going to work this week on doing an outro. Do an outro of you eating. No one wants to see that. You just want to see fucking chicken in my beard, then yeah. Pull out the two beta decks and have at it. Oh my god, I wish it was like that. It was very annoying doing it on the computer. And that's why it was like not like cut a lot more, because it wasn't two beta decks. Pick a random, still of a different movie each week. Nah, I want it to be something. So I'll definitely edit something together. Alright. Yeah, we'll do an outro next week. But I don't have one now. Mike Eats on his OnlyFans page. No. Not doing that. No one wants to see that dude. Like, you would be the only one giving me money, I think. But I am hungry, so I am going to go eat. Thank you very much for joining me every Sunday at 7-ish. Oh, shit. Hold on. Subscribe to the channel. I keep forgetting to do the YouTube shit. Subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Like the videos. That everything, all of that helps. Get the word out about the store and about the channel. But thank you for watching. Every Sunday, 7-ish, I go live on YouTube and I tell you what came in, what's coming in, give you news, updates, rants, reviews, and answer your questions. Yeah. You guys, have a good week, and I will see you next week. Until then, as always, be nice to people. Don't be a dick. And hail Satan. See you guys next week. Bye.